Hello again. Normally I'll do a vidcast, leave it for a week or so, and then bung out another one. But I've just watched Russell Brand's latest offering on the Trues. And I thought I'd already done enough on this fellow. But I must say something about his most recent webcast or vidcast, which should be entitled Love the Police. Goes without saying that all us anarchists, plus a substantial section of the bottom 30% of the population, are totally against the police, along now with growing chunks of the rest of the population. So there's no need to elaborate on that one today. RB was one of the star speakers on the platform during the anti-austerity march a couple of days ago. Seems an age away, doesn't it? Russell himself was, off stage, verbally abused by a totally up for it woman who was castigating him for his rampant sexism, an example of which he provided on stage that very day, and probably for being just a total schmuck anyway. In his Trues broadcast, he claims, in a patronising manner, snidey to the nth degree, that she had mental health problems, that she was not well. Well, I've seen footage of this incident, and she seemed all right to me. Someone with plenty of guts and real spirit. She'd give it to him. Really. Brand, it seems, can dish it out on stage in a controlled environment like a performance, but he can't take it when he encounters something like spontaneous anger, and probably quite justified anger at that. Brand needed a phalanx of students to protect him from one woman. Stewards organised by that odious copper's daughter, Claire Solomon. And so, this brings us neatly back onto the main theme. Let's go back to the police. Russell's big idea, his new campaign wheeze. According to him, the police are dissatisfied, disenfranchised, being screwed on their overtime payments, their pensions, their jobs are in jeopardy from cuts and creeping privatisation. They should be allowed to join a union. The left should really love him on that one. It all fits in with their workers in uniform agenda. He's talked to lots of police and likes them so much that they are now our police. As a new wave of activists emerge after the crushing Labour defeat and the Tory majority government, he says that we and the youth should march in support of the police because they are being treated badly by the establishment. Hashtag love the police, he says, and advises us to go on to. Well, if by some remarkable irony of politics this march does occur, I think he can be guaranteed a massive turnout of the youth he's appealing to on his broadcast, and a huge black bloc. But somehow I don't think he'll be pleased with the result. I'm only a comedian, he says, when he screws up like he did with Dead Ed. You call him David Ed, but Dead Ed is what he is. And now with his latest idol, Jeremy Corbyn, when he proves to be another person with a feet of clay. Well, comedian he may be, it's just that he ain't funny coming out with his support for the police garbage. Now, if you think I'm having you on, that this is all exaggerated, just check out his latest Trues broadcast and you'll see exactly what I mean, and you'll squirm with embarrassment. Rusty Rockets has certainly blown up on the launch pad this time. Oh, one more thing, Mr. Brand. ACAB. A set of letters familiar throughout the world, even in non-English speaking countries. With me, and a lot of others, being a bastard is an accident of conception and birth. But with the police, they are all self-made men and women. Good afternoon.